Welcome to Simnet, drone design and simulation powered by the cloud. In this tutorial, you will learn how to plan and execute simulated autonomous ArduPlane missions using Simnet and Mission Planner. Let's get started. Begin by downloading Mission Planner from the ArduPilot website and installing it. Open Mission Planner alongside your browser. First, connect Mission Planner to Simnet by clicking on the Ground Control Station button in Simnet's toolbar to find the session IP and port. Use this information to connect Mission Planner to your Simnet session. Now, let's start planning our mission. Go to the flight planning screen on Mission Planner. Reset the home location to the aircraft's current location by clicking on the Home Location button on the right. Center the view on your aircraft by clicking on the zoom icon and selecting Zoom to Vehicle. In the lower menu, set the default command altitude in meters. This altitude will be used as the default for all mission commands created moving forward. To perform a runway takeoff with ArduPlane, we must first add a takeoff command. Click on the map to add a new command, then use the table below to set the command type to takeoff. Next, click on the map to add a new waypoint command, indicating the aircraft to climb to a specific altitude before continuing the mission. It is important to carefully position this first waypoint such that the flight path is aligned with the runway, so the aircraft can stay aligned with the runway during takeoff. After takeoff, we can place waypoints as desired to direct the aircraft to fly to specific locations and altitudes. You can use the table in the bottom to adjust the altitude of each waypoint and set the altitude reference frame. Use your relative to indicate altitudes relative to the takeoff location, absolute to indicate altitudes relative to local mean sea level, or terrain for altitudes above the local terrain elevation. To plan the runway landing, place 3 waypoints in a straight line aligned with the runway. Position the last waypoint to the desired touchdown spot at the beginning of the runway and convert it to a land command. The waypoint before it tells the aircraft when to lower its throttle and begin the final descent. Set the position and altitude of this waypoint to achieve a gentle 5-degree descent path. In this example, we're using 30-meter altitude. The waypoint before this one is used to give the aircraft time to line up with the runway before starting its final descent phase. Make sure all 3 waypoints are closely aligned with the runway to achieve a proper landing. Once the mission plan is complete, upload it to the aircraft by clicking the right button. Now, we're ready to execute the mission. Go back to the flight data screen, where we can execute and monitor missions. First, set the aircraft to auto flight mode, which follows the uploaded flight plan. Do this by selecting the Actions tab, choosing Auto Flight Mode from the dropdown, and clicking Set Mode. You'll see the heads-up display indicate the aircraft is now in auto mode. Finally, arm the aircraft to begin the mission by clicking on the Arm/Disarm button. Once armed, the aircraft will take off and start the mission. If you need to restart the simulation, click on Simulation, Reset to return the aircraft to the pad, and proceed to arm it again to begin the mission. Feel free to contact us if you have any questions or need assistance.